Hi everyone, this is Dave and welcome to Guess the Camera number 1, the reveal. Now about a week ago I published a video called Guess the Camera and I teased you about which camera I was actually recording the video with. Well, in today's video it's time to reveal which camera it is. Now over the past week or so I've also been publishing videos over on the Geek Vlogs channel where I have been using this camera inside the car. And I think it's performing really well. Before I reveal which camera it actually is, I just want to talk to you about why I chose this particular camera. And there was a number of sort of factors in the decision. I do own plenty of different cameras. I've got a lot of different recording options available to me. With my Canon G7X, yes, that is a really compact camera, but I found mounting that in my car, which was one of the deciding factors, to be cumbersome. It also didn't offer up an external microphone port, so it would pick up the engine noise and the vibrations from the dashboard when I was driving and recording at the same time. So I wanted a camera that was discreet, something that I could install into the car and uninstall very easily, and something that I could also use an external microphone with. So let's show you what camera I chose. I wasn't sure where to position the camera. Now obviously I can move the camera around at any stage, that's not a problem. But I went for putting it in a central position, so it's right in the middle of the car, so it's got a view right down the sort of centre aisle. So here we go everybody, this part of the video is being recorded on the iPhone 6s Plus and it's time for the camera reveal. I have installed a GoPro Hero 4 inside the car. This is what I've been teasing you about and showing you some little teaser videos asking you to comment on the video quality and also the audio quality. Well, I didn't go for a GoPro Hero 4 Black, I went for the GoPro Hero 4 Silver, and the reason I did that is because I will only ever record this type of video in either 1080p or indeed in 2.7K, and then I'd downscale it to 1080p. So this was perfectly adequate, and of course it saved me a little bit of money as well. I've got it mounted in the centre of the car, just behind that sort of centre information panel, and then the wire coming out the side is run into an external microphone, and it goes all the way round behind the dashboard, and then it goes above the roof lining and then comes out just here, and then I've got it connected to a stereo microphone. Now the reason I went for a stereo microphone, and indeed that position on the camera, is so that if I ever do have passengers in the car and they want to be included in the video, I've got a good sort of view of the passengers as well, and a good sort of pickup on the audio. So you can see that centre position in the camera. I might well change that. I'm not decided yet. I can obviously put extra mounts. You can see a little extra mount just here. So I could add an extra mount just off to the side and swing the camera around to face me in a more sort of centre of the frame position. But for now I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy that I went with a stereo microphone. I think that improves the audio a great deal, because otherwise it picks up too much of the noise of the engine and the rattles of the little mount there. Even though the mount's quite solid, when I'm going over a sort of a bumpy road it definitely rattles about a little bit, and having that external microphone really does help. So you've seen the camera inside the car, and I wanted to give you a closer look at the GoPro Hero 4 Silver in the studio. Now sitting off to the side of it is the little microphone adapter. This is a mini USB to 3.5mm audio adapter that plugs into the side of the camera, and you'll see I've got it mounted sideways on the GoPro mount. This is so it gives me some sort of manoeuvrability on this point here. Also means that it's easier to remove because I've got it mounted behind that center display unit inside my car. And then it's inside a frame. It's not the official GoPro frame, this is a third-party one, and it cost me around about £7 or £8. And you can see it gives me access on the side to the microphone port, also the micro HDMI and the memory card. Round on the back of the silver, and this was another reason I went for this version instead of the black, it's got a touchscreen LCD, so that means I can frame things up a bit easier. And then on this side it's got the little sort of settings button, and then round back on the front we've got the main power on off switch, and on the top obviously the record button. I've also got a lens protector on it as well, just to keep it nice and protected from the elements, because it's not inside the sort of full enclosure case, and I think it works really well. So back to recording with the GoPro Hero 4 Silver, and I'm actually recording with the built-in internal microphones, which perform really well whilst it's in this frame. If it's in the full enclosure, it would sound really bad, but I think the audio is pretty decent for built-in microphones. Now, the little video inserts you saw where I was showing you the camera were actually recorded with my iPhone 6s Plus, which again performs extremely well, and then all of the video recorded in 4K with the iPhone 6s Plus and 2.7K with the Hero 4 Silver have all been downscaled to 1080p. So if you guessed correctly that I was using the GoPro Hero 4 Silver, give yourself a big thumbs up, and do stay tuned because I'm going to do another Guess the Camera video in about a week's time. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.